Chloe. How are you today?
Hi, Liam. I'm good, thank you. A little tired, but I'm happy to be here. How are you?
I'm doing great. I just had my morning coffee, so I'm ready to talk.
Nice. And hello to all our listeners. Welcome back to Daily Cup English.
Yes, welcome everyone. This is your daily quadcast where we talk about simple topics in English. It's like your morning coffee, but with English.
Exactly. And remember, we post a new podcast every single day. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Right. Just click the button so you can listen to us every day and practice English in a fun and easy way.
Today, we have a very special topic.
Yes, today we are going to talk about believing in yourself.
I really like this topic, Liam. It's something everyone needs.
True. Many people think learning English or doing something new is too hard. But when you believe in yourself, things start to change.
So, let's dive in.
So, Chloe, let's start with a simple question. What does believe in yourself mean to you?
For me, it means trusting myself. It means thinking, I can do this. Even if it's difficult, I believe that I can try and I can learn.
That's a good way to say it. I think many people think believe in yourself means you are perfect or you never make mistakes. But that's not true.
Yes, exactly. Believing in yourself doesn't mean you are the best. It just means you have confidence that you can try.
For example, if you are learning English, believing in yourself means you try to speak, even if your grammar is not perfect.
Yes, you try and maybe you make mistakes, but that's okay because you are learning.
I also think it means not giving up too quickly. If you believe in yourself, you keep going, step by step.
Right. It's like when you learn to ride a bike. The first time you fall. The second time you fall again. But if you believe in yourself, you say, I can do it. And then one day, you can ride.
That's a great example.
Thank you. And it's the same in life. Believing in yourself gives you energy. It helps you start and it helps you continue.
Yeah, it's like fuel for your life.
Yes, like gas in a car. Without it, the car doesn't move. Without believing in yourself, you don't move forward.
So, to put it simply, believing in yourself means you trust yourself, you try, and you don't stop.
That's perfect.
Chloe, I have a question for you. Have you ever had a time when you didn't believe in yourself?
Oh, yes, many times. I remember one story very clearly. It was when I started a new job a few years ago.
Really? Tell us more.
Sure. On my first day, I was very nervous. I thought, I don't know enough. I can't do this job. I felt small, like a little child in a big world.
I know that feeling. Starting something new is always scary.
Exactly. And I remember my boss gave me a task. It was not very big, but for me, it felt very big. I wanted to say, no, I can't. But then I stopped and told myself, Chloe, believe in yourself. Just try.
And what happened?
I did it. I made some mistakes, but my boss said, good job, Chloe, you are learning. That gave me more confidence.
That's a great story. I think many people feel like that when they start something new.
Yes. How about you, Liam? Did you have a moment like this?
Oh, yes, many times. One story I always remember is from school. I had to speak in front of the class.
Oh, public speaking. That's scary.
Very scary. I was maybe 12 years old. The teacher asked me to read a short story in front of everyone. My hands were shaking. I thought, I will forget the words. Everyone will laugh at me.
Did they laugh?
No, they didn't. In fact, nobody laughed. But in my head, I was so nervous I wanted to run away.
And what did you do?
I took a deep breath and I said to myself, just try, Liam. You can do it. And I read the story. It was not perfect, but when I finished, everyone clapped.
Wow, that must have felt amazing.
Yes, it was a big moment for me. I realized that most of the fear was in my head. After that, I felt stronger.
That's a really good point. Sometimes we think other people will judge us, but in reality, they don't.
Exactly. Most people are busy with their own lives. They don't think about your mistakes as much as you think.
Yes, and when you try, you often see that it's not as bad as you imagined.
Totally. I think believing in yourself grows step by step. Each time you try something new, you feel more confident.
I agree. For me, I also had a small but important experience with sports.
Sports, tell me.
I joined a running group. At first, I thought, I'm not fast. I can't run with these people. I almost didn't go. But a friend told me, just believe in yourself and try.
And?
The first day, I was slow, very slow, but nobody laughed. Everyone said, good job, Chloe. You came. That's the first step.
That's so nice.
Yes. And week by week, I got better. Not perfect, but better. And I felt proud of myself.
That's the power of believing in yourself. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to start.
Right. And each time you do it, your confidence grows a little more.
So, from your job story and your running story, we can see the same thing. You were afraid, but when you believed in yourself, you learned and grew.
Exactly. And from your school story, too.
Yes. So, I think all of us have these moments. At first, we don't believe, but when we try, we surprise ourselves.
That's true. And that is why this topic is so important.
Chloe, we just shared some good stories, but let's be honest, sometimes it's really hard to believe in yourself.
Yes, that's true. Many people struggle with this.
Why do you think it's so hard?
Well, first, I think people are afraid of failing. Nobody likes to fail. If you believe in yourself and then you fail, you feel bad.
That's a good point. Failure can hurt. I remember when I was a teenager, I failed a math test. I thought, I'm not smart, I can't do it. That made me lose confidence.
Exactly. And sometimes we listen to negative voices around us. Maybe a teacher, a friend, or even family says, you can't do this.
Yeah, those words can stay in your mind for a long time.
Yes, and then you start to believe those words more than your own voice.
I also think another reason is comparison. People look at others and think, she is better than me or he is smarter than me.
Oh, yes. Social media makes this even worse. You see photos and videos of people who look perfect, and then you feel small.
But we forget that people only show the good parts of their lives online.
Right. Nobody shows their mistakes or bad days.
So, fear of failure, negative voices, and comparing yourself to others, these are big reasons why it's hard to believe in yourself.
Yes. But the good news is, we can change this.
Exactly. And that brings us to the next part. How can we start to believe in ourselves? Okay, Chloe, now let's talk about the positive side. We know it's hard sometimes, but how can people start to believe in themselves?
Good question. I think the first step is very simple. Talk nicely to yourself.
You mean like positive words?
Yes, many times we are our own worst enemy. We say things like, I'm stupid or I can't do it. But if you change your words, you change your feelings.
That's true. For example, instead of saying, I can't speak English, you can say, I'm learning English. I'm getting better every day.
Exactly. It's a small change, but it makes a big difference.
I like that. So, tip number 1, talk nicely to yourself. What's the next one?
The second one is take small steps. Don't try to do everything in one day.
That's very important. Sometimes people want to be perfect from the beginning, but life doesn't work that way.
Right. Let's say you want to run 5 kilometers. You don't start with 5, you start with 1, then maybe 2, step by step.
I had the same with learning guitar. On the first day, I wanted to play a song, but it was impossible. So I started with 1 chord, then 2. After some weeks, I could play a simple song.
That's a perfect example. Small steps give you small wins, and those wins give you confidence.
So, number 2, take small steps.
Yes. And number 3, celebrate small wins.
Oh, I like this one.
Many people only celebrate big things like finishing school or getting a new job, but small wins are also important.
Yes, like if you speak English with one new person, that's a win.
Or if you finish reading one page in English, that's a win too. You should say, "Good job" to yourself.
I sometimes even give myself a little reward. Like after I finish a hard task, I drink a nice coffee.
Yes, rewards are great. They make the journey fun.
So, tip number 3, celebrate small wins.
Number 4 is stop comparing yourself to others.
That's a big one.
Yes, everyone is different. Your journey is not the same as my journey.
For example, when I learned Spanish, my friend learned faster than me. I felt bad, but later I realized I should not compare. I just needed to focus on my progress.
Exactly. Comparison kills confidence. Instead, you can compare yourself to your past self. Ask, am I better than yesterday?
I love that. That's a healthy comparison.
Yes. So remember, don't compare with others, just with your own past.
Okay, let's go to the last one.
Number 5, surround yourself with people who support you.
Oh, yes, that's very powerful.
If you spend time with people who always say you can't do it, you will start to believe them. But if you spend time with people who say you can do it, you will feel stronger.
That's true. When I was training for a marathon, my friends supported me. They said, "Liam, you can do it." And that gave me extra energy.
And when I started my job, my friends told me, "You are smart, Chloe. You can learn." That helped me a lot.
So having the right people around you makes a big difference.
Yes. And even if you don't have many people, you can still find support online in groups or in podcasts like this one.
That's right. We are here to support you too.
So let's repeat the 5 tips. 1, talk nicely to yourself. 2, take small steps. 3, celebrate small wins. 4, don't compare with others. 5, stay with people who support you.
Perfect. If you follow these little by little, you will start to believe in yourself more and more.
And remember, it's a journey. You don't change in one day, but every day you can grow a little.
That's the secret. Chloe, I have a question for you. Do you think we must always believe in ourselves 100% of the time?
I don't think so.
Really? I think yes. If you don't believe in yourself, it's very hard to start anything.
I understand, but let me explain. Sometimes you don't feel ready. You don't feel strong. Maybe you only believe 50%, but you can still try.
So you're saying it's okay if you don't fully believe?
Yes, because sometimes action comes first, belief comes later.
Interesting. For me, belief must come first. If I don't believe, I don't move.
But think about this. Remember when you read in front of the class? You said you were very nervous. Maybe you didn't believe 100%, but you still did it.
Oh, that's true. I believed a little, not fully.
Exactly. And after you acted, your belief grew stronger.
So maybe it's both. Sometimes belief starts first, and sometimes action starts first.
Yes, I like that.
But I still think belief is like the engine. Without it, it's hard to move.
And I think action is like the key. You need the key to start the engine.
That's a good picture. Engine and key.
Yes. So maybe the answer is you don't need perfect belief. You just need enough to try. And then you build more.
I can agree with that.
Great. So we meet in the middle.
Yes, I like when we do that.
So, Chloe, today we talked a lot about believing in yourself.
Yes, we shared what it means, our own stories, why it's hard, and also some simple tips.
The big message is you don't need to be perfect. You just need to try, step by step.
Exactly. Believe in yourself a little more each day, and you will grow.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to Daily Cup English.
Don't forget to subscribe so you can join us every day with your cup of English.
See you next time.
Bye!